Roaring Kitty just deleted all of his posts over on X. Listen, before you tell me, you can see them in the replies tab, you can see them in the media tab, and some people even saying you can see them in the post tab. I went out and confirmed this, obviously, before making a video. Check out this conversation. Did Roaring Kitty delete his X post? Was I actually right? Yes, your observation is correct. Keith Gill, known as Roaring Kitty, has deleted his posts from X, from his Twitter account. As of now, his profile remains active, but the content has been removed. Well, why can you still see them on replies and media? When a user deletes tweets from their X account, the deletions typically remove the content from their profile, including the tweets and media sections. However, if you're still seeing Roaring Kitty's posts in media or replies, it could be due to several reasons. First of all, caching. X servers or browsers might temporarily store cache content, causing deleted tweets to appear until cache updates. Retweets and requotes obviously might be able to see still, or just platform glitches. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're still seeing them, go try it on a different browser. So are they 100% absolutely deleted? Yes, it appears that they are deleted from his X account. However, due to factors like caching, retweets, or platform delays, some of his posts might still be visible temporarily. Over time, these remnants should disappear as the platform updates. Again, people are reporting his posts are there still. It reiterates it. They are deleted. On posts as well. Some people saying they can see them on posts. Reiterates it. They are deleted. Okay, so what does this mean? There are some things we can speculate. Such as Roaring Kitty may have deleted his posts because he is going to join the board, right? Legality reasons. We have seen that E-Trade even wanted to take his stream down when he was popping off earlier in 2024, June 2024, right? And we have seen that there tried to be a lawsuit against him. They talked about him all over the media, CNBC, right? He faces scrutiny. Another thing is he wants to refresh the attention that he gets from his posts. He deletes everything. He's quiet. He's waiting. His last post was a dog waiting. And he comes out again with a bang. Who knows when that bang is going to be, but let's talk about it, right? These are just things that we could potentially speculate on, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Obviously, I will continue to be looking into this, but right now we do see back here 2020 to 2021 before the squeeze right here. September of 2019, Keith Gill posted a huge long position in GameStop. Okay, we have August of 2020. Ryan Cohen purchased GameStop as well, announced that publicly. Now, Ryan Cohen in November of 2020 was appointed to the board of directors. These are just the catalysts that we have that were inside of this run up, inside of this rally that could have triggered spikes in the stock. Okay, these are just some pinpoints to pay attention to. Then we have February 19th, Keith Gill doubled his position. So if this is a requel, potentially, right, maybe Keith Gill doubled his position. And then this could potentially be the wild card. April of 2020, Keith Gill exercised his calls. He talked about this, or of 2021, sorry. So what do we have? We have a complete makeover of the company, first of all, right? We have potential for a YOLO update from Roaring Kitty. On March 8th of 2021, Roaring Kitty posted a meme with the same numbers of his time post, 109, aka 69 for 20. At the end of the words, "Oh me, oh my, you've been transformed. Shall I change you back to this cone?" appeared with a GameStop logo. So what does this mean? This was from 2021. GameStop hadn't been transformed yet. Was this a sign of the future from the old memes? March 11th, 2021. He posted a video of a cat jumping out of the box. Guys, check the date on your calendar right now. What is in the box? He posted March 11th, 2021, cat coming out of the box. There's a lot of things that you could come up with. Here's what we see for now. Okay. Charts look very similar. Ryan Cohen, September of 2023, so not September of 2019, but the 4 year later, the 4 year cycle, was appointed as a CEO instead of board of directors. So he was appointed board of directors. Now he's appointed as CEO. Since then, similar dates, right? November, August, November. They have been cleaning up stores. Same thing, August 2024, November. They are closing stores, transforming. During this period, they closed down the NFT business that they were doing. They are transforming their business. Are they about to transform? We have a lot of hints that they are going to be investing into Bitcoin as well. We have a lot of stuff here. what am I expecting? Right now, I would love to do more digging, but the simplest things I could see right now, right? Also, Greg posted, I know we don't really talk about that, but he posted a good morning to everyone who it's not morning for, or whatever he posted, right? Without the G. So people are assuming 13G. I've seen some things over on Reddit. Interesting. Could correlate very well with Roaring Kitty posting another thing. It could posting another share position. That could have to do with the wild card. The wild card could be exercising his calls, right? April of 2021, or doubling his position February 19th, 2021, right? Coming into where we're at now, March 11th, we've seen this huge peak. He could be forewarning us, right? The most likely scenarios is that, first of all, GameStop has earnings coming up. This is going to be insane. Let me just show you this really quick. Earnings are Wednesday, March 26th. We could announce a strategic Bitcoin adoption, a reserve from GameStop's cash that it has on hand, on top of Roaring Kitty doubling his position or something along the lines of that. But just leading up to this, we have March 18th, Bank of Japan interest rates are coming out. Now, Bank of Japan has hiked their interest rates. We are seeing the Japanese yen carry trade unwind, just like Roaring Kitty's thumbnail. And then he says, and then they are basically stating that Japan's not in a rush to raise rates, right? They're expected to raise once more this year, 2.75, most likely in Q3. And you have all these articles that say that Bank of Japan seeks more rate hikes, but not in a rush, apparently, right? But then we see that Bank of Japan is said to lean toward holding key rate at March meeting. Okay, so we're kind of saying, hey, they might be wanting to wait, right? Or they might be just leaning towards a hold. Okay, so there's really no say, but we also see this article. Inflation risk may stir Bank of Japan discussion of rate hike in May, sources say. Okay, so this basically goes on to state that they're likely going to hike rates April 30th to May 1st. But there's other articles saying that they're going to wait a while. They're not really in a rush. So we have this catalyst on March 18th potentially, right? Then you have March 19th, Federal Reserve interest rate meeting. Okay, and double check these dates. March 19th, SLD start. 321, OPEC squad witching. 326, GameStop post 2024 results. Okay, so we have a very interesting timeline leading up to GameStop's quarterly earnings. But on top of that, look at the chart we're in. I mean, extremely oversold from $34 all the way down to $23, and maybe we dip into the zone sub 22 coming up to earnings, and then we have a massive rally. Or maybe we have a little bit of a gap up and a little bit of a climb like we see right here, like a requel, right? Coming into April 20th, right before this date, we're looking for a spike. Maybe the dates are off, maybe the charts are off, but one thing we do know is Roaring Kitty's still active. He's still watching, and he has a wild card up his sleeves. I don't know what it is exactly. I guarantee you I'm missing something here in this video, but I wanted to bring it to your attention. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Any pieces you have, any tinfoil you have, anything along the lines of that. I briefly want to, I mean, this situation is very intriguing. It's very interesting. There's some things that are probably going right over my head right now. I will be continuing to dig into it. Just very interesting, right? But I do want to move on to Bitcoin, and this is just wiping billions and billions and billions of dollars out of the crypto market in the matter of weeks, okay? And we're still seeing it bleed off. I said if we crack under 85K, it's going to be bad for Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I didn't hold my short overnight. I was short on Bitcoin with leverage, with some pretty high leverage. I didn't hold my short because if you were watching crypto yesterday, it was ping-ponging at 86 to 84,900, and it was just so boring, and I didn't want to risk it making a move the other way. Unfortunately, that's just how trading works, okay? As of right now, you have support at 82,500, but we're under 85. I don't like it. If we close under 85 today, I'm just watching for markets. I'm watching for SPY, okay, to sell off, to bleed, which is great. This is great for us because Discord community, most of us have puts on the market, bearish on the market. I don't see a reason the market should have a rally. Plus, we don't see a major buy block, a buy zone until 73K. There's so many limit orders, and I'm going to put mine up there too, or down there too, 73K for buying opportunities. If we smash below that, 66,000, 66,500, we're probably not going to get to the 56,000 range, but if we do, that will be the bottom on Bitcoin. However far this retrace is, it's likely to shake paper hands out. And you know, this has been kind of going around in my head, right? Why is everything like this? Like, why are the markets doing what they're doing? I've noticed recently, over the past year and a half or two, right? I think AMC and GameStop changed retail community in a different way. And not only for GameStop and AMC, but the buying and holding, the patience, the emotion control, the psychological warfare that we've gone through, right? I'm seeing retail isn't selling things. I mean, they're not selling their Bitcoin. They've adopted their Bitcoin and they have been holding their Bitcoin. And it must be extremely frustrating for institutions because they like to buy at the bottom, let retail buy at the top, and pull out on retail. But right now, they're trying to shake retail out of the market. They're trying to shake retail out of stocks. They're trying to shake retail out of crypto. And retail's like, fuck you, right? Nothing's even happening. Retail is not letting go of things. So this will be interesting to see how it plays out. XRP is already in a major buy zone. I would be very surprised if we crack under 177, but if we do, just watch for 137 or just sub 140. Speaking of crypto, federally regulated US banks can now custody Bitcoin without requiring prior approval. And we have major economic data this week, including the CPI and PPI inflation, which come out Wednesday, then Thursday. We also have jobless claims Thursday, consumer sentiment Friday. On Monday, we have the JOLTS job openings. We have an important week. We also saw China's overnight economic data come in, missing on month-over-month CPI and year-over-year, and then they miss on PPI as well. Okay, coming into the market, there's not a catalyst here. I'm going to tell you right now, there's not a catalyst to push it higher. Sure, people say, well, the catalyst is because it's at critical support and it's so low. I mean, what I've seen over the weekend, I don't see a catalyst to push this higher. I don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe we get a V-shaped recovery and reject off of 590, but I don't see it pushing higher. Tesla still looks bad. Tesla has sold off so hard, and people could argue that it's in buying range, which 263 I think is a pretty good buying range, right? Originally we said, hey, break under 303 is going to bring you 270. We got the 270, but we're still hanging out around here, right? You initially wanted to see this wick down to 270, and only the people who had those levels mapped out would get to buy. But right now, based off of what we're seeing here, it looks like Tesla can even dip into this range sub 240. Right, between 238 and 220. Okay, so watch that. And there's a gap fill. Okay, so watch that level. Lastly, here's the earnings for this week. Some interesting ones as well. We have Oracle on Monday after close, ORCL. And then obviously we have some more that we'll talk about throughout the week. Post them in Discord, potentially post some trade opportunities in there. But that is it, guys. That is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching more fun value out of the video. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, turn post notifications on. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. God bless all of you. The top link in the description is for my Discord server where you can come talk stocks and crypto with me and the most amazing people all day long, every single day, making money in there, becoming profitable, learning trading rules, discipline, all that other stuff, figuring out how the market actually works. And you can see my trades as soon as I take them. And we have tons and tons of benefits, AI alerts that you would pay hundreds to get. But instead, it's a cheap price for the community here. The second link is for Moomoo, where you can get up to 30 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. So whenever you're not trading, you're earning a high interest. And then also, they are giving you access to level 2 order book data for free, shorting as a retail trader, which is pretty cool. And then viewing other exchanges, customizable earnings calendar, further out options, so on and so on and so on. So go do that. Check those top two links. And if you want insane fundamental analysis and you're trying to see which companies are actually undervalued or overvalued, get the third link in the description for the #1 tool in my personal opinion. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is pure speculation. I'm just a guy on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery sucks out.